Hey there, pro wrestling fans. I am Xavier Justice, the founder and head coach of Pure Pro Wrestling, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. Once a month on Friday nights, we put on a live recording right here for your enjoyment to show off what our students at Camp Justice have been learning. We have students of all different experience levels tonight. Our junior grapplers are in the house. They're going to be competing. Make some noise. And if you like what you see, you can sign up for pro wrestling training at pureprowrestling.net. We also want you to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook using the handle @PPWPower. And don't forget that we have a huge event coming up in Holland on August 15th at the Park Theater. You can get those tickets now at pureprowrestling.net. Now, are we ready for our first match? Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the amazing Zondo, the Territory Ken Riddle. They are the Real Man's Wrestling Club. The team of Cole Dale and Jackson Levine. We don't have a name for him yet, so maybe you can help us out there. All right, let's go.
Well, here we are again, Friday Night Fights. I'm the big deal Cody Manning, multiple-time tag team cruiserweight and continental champion. And to my left is the reigning, defending, undisputed Michigan State heavyweight champion of the world, the incomparable, the amazing, the irresistible Father Time.
Well, I thought he was talking about somebody else there for a few minutes. Man, it is a packed house here tonight. I've never seen this many people at the Friday Night Fight, so we must be doing something right.
I'm surprised you've seen any people at all. All right, well, we got amazing Zondo in there. He's got a tight headlock on Jackson Levine. And fans at home on YouTube watching right now, we want you to go to the comments section and name this tag team. You could be the one who names the team of Jackson Levine and Cole Deo.
They actually have a name this match contest tonight?
Why not? Name them. They don't have a name. It's their first time team, and we want you, the fans, give us your best names, and maybe that's what they'll be from now on.
Interacting with Pure Pro Wrestling Friday Night Fights.
Well, Cole Deo's interacting with the amazing Zondo's neck. He's got a guillotine on him right there. Choking the life out of him. Oh, an impressive suplex by Cole Deo.
I don't know, but it sounded like it hurt.
Well, judging by the way Zondo's laying there, it most certainly hurt. Cole Deo with a nice, what I call it, a guillotine suplex. I don't think I've ever seen that before, and I've seen a lot of things.
Well, I didn't see that one tonight.
Well, if it was Zondo, you wouldn't want to see it. He's in trouble now, but he whips Cole Deo back in. Oh, nice up and over, and a roll-up by Cole Deo. Oh, no. Oh, he turned it into a Boston Crab.
Let's cheer for New England tonight. The Boston Crabs have it.
Oh, but Zondo gets to the ropes. Those long, awkward, lanky limbs of Zondo getting
Long
to the
and
ropes.
lanky.
And awkward.
And awkward, I like that.
Cole Deo, he's got Zondo in a world of trouble right now. Tags in superstar Jackson Levine here. Oh, sidewalk slam. And Jackson Levine, springboard elbow. This is their first time team, and it looks like they've got some experience.
I felt some sweat spatter on me when I heard that one.
Well, that very well could have. Better you than me, Father Time, I tell you that.
I wish it was you.
I know you do, brother. Jackson Levine, they've been working over Zondo pretty well here. Here's Zondo showing a little fight. Pushes Levine into the corner. There's a smart move. Oh, Zondo's got him. Zondo's got him in the corner here. Territory's got him wrapped up. Oh! And a knee to the chest. Yeah, I saw it. Did you see it? Well, I saw it for you. Let me tell you, Zondo's knee crushed Jackson Levine's chest, and he's got him in a slingshot. What are they setting up for?
Who is Jackson Levine?
Oh, my God! Zondo slingshotted Jackson Levine into Ken Riddle's Hershey drop. I've never seen anything like that before. That was
I tell you, this is amazing to me. And maybe that's why they call it Amazing Zondo.
Oh, and what you gonna do, brother? The territory Ken Riddle rips the shirt. He means business now.
You know, I've wrestled that man a few times. And when he's in the ring with somebody, you know you better bring it.
He reminds me of my neighbor's dog, always marking his territory. But Ken Riddle in full control of Jackson Levine here. This crowd behind Jackson Levine. He's got to come with a little more gusto on those elbows. Oh, because Ken Riddle came with all the gusto on the clothesline.
Every time I seen that kind of gusto with the beer commercial.
Well, I'm sure it was delicious, but nothing delicious about that clothesline from Ken Riddle. Oh, and Zondo with an elbow drop to the stomach, but the rest of his body got that lower region. He went down south.
Horrible.
And the superstar of Jackson Levine is fading into the night sky.
And also under the covers.
Zondo's feeling himself right now. He's got it all going on.
He's actually feeling himself. I can't see that.
Yeah, well, it's probably better that way. It looks like he's got the ankle hooked here. He's going for a single leg crab, and he's got that puppy locked in.
You know, it's only time. I think somebody's going to be yelling.
Well, if anybody knows about time, it's you, Father Time. Jackson Levine in a world of trouble here. But he gets to the ropes, and his arms are a lot less lengthy and awkward.
Did he break that?
He broke it. And now he's breaking Zondo's ribs.
Fighting back.
Oh, he got the cutter out of nowhere. But he can't capitalize. He's taking a lot of punishment.
Is he still laying there?
They're laying there, crawling to each other's corners. He got the tag. In comes Cole, in comes the territory. Oh, and a super kick. Oh, vicious back elbow. I gotta tell you, this Cole Deo's impressing me here. Oh, and a slick go under. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, territory kicked out and got the breakup from Zondo, like a good teammate. He's a State Farm teammate, like a good teammate. He's always there.
Good insurance before.
But he's in a world of trouble. Bless him, Cole Deo is fighting them both off right now. This, I gotta tell you, he's really impressed me.
This is a really awesome match that's going on here.
Well, it's not awesome for Cole and Jackson at the moment. They look in trouble.
It's awesome for the fans, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, and a double team, a sit-out power bomb. I think that's it. And you got it. There's your winners. The Real Man's Wrestling Club, the Territory Ken Riddle, and the Amazing Zondo.
You're watching Friday Night Fights,
courtesy of the Real Men's Wrestling Club, the RMWC.
Ken Riddle and Zondo, how do you feel about your win?
It's obvious that we were going to win because we are real men of the Real Men's Wrestling Club, and we run pure pro wrestling. There's a lot of tough competitors coming up here in pure pro wrestling, but I think Zondo and I just proved, like all the rest of them, you two boys, you just ain't man enough to get into the ring with the Real Man's Wrestling Club, because this is just a real man's world. Because we believe in real men and real wrestling.
We'll be right back.
Are you ready for another match? Before we jump into that next match, and I know you guys are ready to tear into each other, I just want to remind you, if you want to join our program, we are looking for the next champion. Sign up at pureprowrestling.net. We have classes for kids and adults. You can sign up, and it's only $20 per class, pay as you go. And again, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the handle at PPW Power. And folks, please don't forget, every Friday night at 8 p.m., Top Rope TV, live on YouTube. Don't miss it. Produced by Life in Contrast Media. It is a new episode every week, and it's worth the time. Check it out. There's lots of great episodes. As a matter of fact, the most recent one just featured the Real Men's Wrestling Club. So check it out on YouTube. Now, about that second match. It's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jeremiah. And then the Mountain Man Jack.
Here we go, Jeremiah versus the Mountain Man. And no pun intended, this Mountain Man is, well, a mountain of a man.
Is he a beast in there or what?
He's a big cat, and this Jeremiah, he's no small fella either. There's a lot of meat in this locker right now.
The last time I heard, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And he was a good friend of mine.
Well, I don't think this Jeremiah's a friend of anybody's. He looks mean in there. Here we go, going for a test of strength.
Who is this Mountain Man anyway they're talking about?
I don't know, he's a man from the mountain. I've never met him before in my life, but he just got poked in the eye, so he's in trouble now. Jeremiah with a nice headlock. Mountain Man picks him up. Not enough, not enough. Oh, and a knee to the midsection, back to the headlock. Real smart there by Jeremiah.
Squeeze it enough, you'll lose a couple of pimples.
Yeah, well, that's a possibility too. You could get some dermatology taken care of in a headlock. Oh, he tries to clothesline Mountain Man. He's got him rocked a little bit. Couldn't knock the big man up. Oh, and he caught the boot. Oh, and an enziguri. But the Mountain Man still stands tall.
That must be the Rock Everett.
I don't know about all that, but it's tough to knock a mountain down. He's chipping away at him now. The Mountain Man on all fours.
Chipping him down.
He's chopping the big man down. Jeremiah.
That's a smart move, though. You know that. Take
Easier
a
to
bit
beat
at a
this
time.
man on the ground, no doubt about it. Oh, and he's got the Mountain Man on all fours now. He's got that headlock applied.
The Mountain Man seems like he's a kind of a favorite here now.
Not at the moment. Well, the Mountain Man may be a favorite with the fans, but not in the match right now. He's in a world of hurt. Jeremiah's got this headlock locked down, but he's back to his feet. Mountain Man fights out of it. Pushes Jeremiah off the ropes. Shoulder tackle knocks him down. And a big clothesline. Mountain Man's feeling it now. Throws the line. Mountain Man caught him. Oh, chucks him like a bag of trash.
I know there's a lot of rock and roll in this tonight for me.
He's called for an avalanche. You don't want that on a mountain. He's up to the middle rope. Maybe.
1, 2.
Oh! And that's going to do it. Mountain Man, shades of Yokozuna with that bonsai drop. Gets the win tonight.
Oh, man, he'd be spitting pebbles tonight.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to Friday Night Fights. It's the moment you've been waiting for. I'm so proud right now we get to showcase the Junior Grappler program, the first of its kind, started right here in Michigan, and now others like it are popping up all over the country. We're so blessed to have an amazing group here, and they're going to show their skills off because this next Junior Grappler match is not just any ordinary match. It is a Junior Grappler Tornado Tag Team Gauntlet match. No, I will not say that 5 times fast. Introducing your first teams, we have Lynn Black and the Ram. And in the other corner, we have Atomic Abel. And making her debut, Stella Nova.
Well, here we go. Tornado Tag Gauntlet match in the Junior Grapplers division. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means both competitors of the team will be in at the same time. They don't have to tag in and out. First pinfall or submission eliminates the entire team.
This is my favorite thing with the Junior Grapplers. I've been watching them train for a long time, and they are doing a terrific job in there. Sometimes I think that people come to see the Junior Grapplers rather than see the big boys.
Are they growing on you?
Are they growing on me?
Yeah.
Like the hair on my face.
Yeah, they're growing on me too, but not in a good way, more like a fungus.
Well, you know, soap and water works good with that.
Well, oh my goodness. The Ram and Lynn Black just whipped Atomic Abel, who might be the most popular junior grappler in history, and Stella Nova into each other. Stella Nova making her debut in the ring tonight.
This is the first time. I know she's been training training really hard for this.
Well, now that she just took that waistlock takedown, she might be reconsidering it.
No, I'm okay.
Well, it says, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club, Stella Nova. You just got splashed by the Ram.
You ever notice it's different when you're training to actually when you get in the ring?
You can't simulate the intensity of a real match in front of a live crowd.
Nor when you get elbowed in the gut.
Or get kicked in the gut like Abel just did. The Ram is ramming everybody.
And remember, he's a junior grappler.
Oh, and a big splash by the Ram. We're in trouble here. 1, 2, that's gonna do it. The Ram and Lynn Black advance. And that sends Stella Nova
And your next team. Your next team is Mad Max and the Assassinator.
Well, we got Mad Max and the Assassinator coming in next. Now, it's a real disadvantage for Lynn Black and the Ram as they're going to have to fight everybody in this gauntlet match if they want to win. Real poor draw there.
You mean they could be in there for either 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. They have to go through everybody that comes in there.
It's a real disadvantage going first, but they took care of the first ones pretty quick. The Ram moves out of the way. Mad Max eats the buckle like it's a buffet.
With no ketchup.
No ketchup. There was a lot of ketchup on that shoulder block, though, by the Ram. Lynn Black and the Ram going for the cover. They might get rid of these guys quick. No, and a 2 count. They've got the right idea. Quick covers, in and out. Try and get through this. Save as much energy as possible.
You don't want to wear yourself out in the first 2 minutes of the match. You want to be able to take this for an hour if you have to go that long.
The longer this goes, the bigger the disadvantage, but they are in firm control right now. Oh, but they got backed into each other off the sleeper. Bad for the kidneys. Ram crawls to a corner. Lynn Black thrown out of the ring by the Assassinator. Might have assassinated any hope Lynn Black has of winning this match. And the Ram's taking stomps in the corner. Now he's getting rammed.
It seems like it's going to be the same thing again.
There they go. They're double covered. That's going to be it.
That was another quickie right there.
Mad Max and the Assassinator celebrate and advance to the next round.
You know, I've seen this happen before. They on fire for the first part of the
And our next competitor is the Cologne Kid.
Just what these little kids are made of.
Oh, now here's my pick right here. Here's the Cologne Kid, all by himself, the best-smelling junior grappler in history.
Oh, yes, thank you.
The Cologne Kid's got a mic.
Ladies. Oh, get the sniff. Come on, right here. Smell me. Oh, you know what? She has bad taste. Come here.
You can't kick a man with that expensive of a cologne.
What just happened?
He just shared his Aqua di Gio with them, and they didn't appreciate it at all. Classic women.
Oh, my goodness. What is this world coming to?
And the old wishbone to the Cologne Kid. He's going to be singing an octane higher tonight.
I came in as the son, and I'm coming back as a daughter.
Well, wait a minute. He's got it now. They turn around. Oh, there's the claw. Shades of Kerry Von Erich, the claw. The Cologne Kid in firm control now.
You said crawl?
Well, that's going to do it, Father Time. The claw.
The crawl.
Double the claw. Gets
And
it out.
your next team, the Gold King Crusher and the Comeback Kid.
Here we go, the Comeback Kid and the Gold King Crusher. Well, I tell you, with them shoes, he walks in the wrong neighborhood. The Gold King Crusher's in trouble. Back clubs to the Cologne. Now the Cologne Kid, far superior in size to the Comeback Kid and the Gold King Crusher. Even with two of them, they got to be in trouble. Stops to the kidneys. The Cologne Kid, he ain't having. That's Aqua di Gio, Father Time.
Aqua hoodoo?
Well, it's expensive.
Oh, okay.
Cologne Kid's got the claw, but the claw was hurt because the Gold King Kid has that crown. He stabbed his head on the crown.
And the crown?
The crown.
The crown.
Wait a minute. Whoa, shades of the Hardy Boys. He jumped off the Comeback Kid's back and splashed him.
You were on me for that, right?
They're going to go for a double team on the Cologne Kid. They hit it. Cover that man. And they stacked him up.
Got him again. Oh, these guys on the road tonight. I cannot believe what I'm
And our
He may
last
feel
team
great, but he's going to lose.
is none other than Daniel Storm and the notorious Page Master.
Here we go, Daniel Storm and the Page Master.
Must be a story in that Page Master somewhere.
Well, Page Master parks himself in the corner, and Daniel Storm, a larger junior here, just puts her hands on him, throws him down. Disregarded him like an old Christmas toy. Throws him out of the ring. Page Master and Daniel Storm, they've got a 2-on-1 on the Comeback Kid. That's going to be tough to come back from. Whoa, and they line him in the ropes. That's going to be a cover here.
A cover? Okay, I can get that right, that one.
And the Page Master looking good while he gets the pin. That's going to do it. There's your winners, the Page Master and Daniel Storm.
I like the Page Master and the cover.
To my right, we have Tank the Beast Parker, and I see you have a championship title. Can you tell me how you got into this position?
When I was 13, I joined the Junior Grappler program. A little bit later, when I turned 18, I joined the Adult program. And a little bit later, when I turned 21 and went off to the Indies, I became my first ever independent championship, the Deep South Tag Team Champion. Because I dream it, I believe it, and I achieved it.
We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Fights. Did we forget to tell you? We've been joined ringside by the big deal Cody Manning and the Michigan State heavyweight champion, Father Time. Let's give him some love. Now, Father Time, before we get into this next matchup, what do you have in store for the fans when you step into the ring next?
I've been out for a few minutes, but I tell you what, when you see me back in there, you're going to see a different Father Time, a more vicious Father Time, a more angrier Father Time, because I just don't like what's been going on and what's been happening. So for anybody, anywhere, anytime, it ain't no time like the new Father Time.
All right, all right. And now we're going to turn our attention inside of the ring. We have a matchup scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Psycho Circus, Pinwheel the Clown. And he stands in your ring with his first independent championship. He is the Deep South Tag Team Champion. He is the Celtic Beast, Tank Parker.
Well, here we go, Father Time. As a man who's held many tag team champions, I'd like to give a big congratulations to Tank on winning the Deep South Tag Team Championship.
You know, it's amazing. I've seen him when he was just a kid here. Been following him all this time. He's beginning to get all known all over this part of the United States. I got to pull my hat off to him and say, congratulations, Tank.
Tank started in the Junior Grapplers program, stuck with it, got to the adult level. Oh, and a slap to the face by Pinwheel. That's disrespectful. Oh, and a second one. No fear.
I believe that just going to get everything.
Oh! Big clothesline. Tank had enough of it. You don't want to fight your own Tank. I know that much about it. Oh, a thumb to the eye. That'll slow any man down.
Why would anybody want to stick their hand in the mouth of a shark?
I'm just saying, there is no exercise you can do to work those eye muscles. He's in trouble here. Tank, go to the corner. Now he got choked. He got poked in the eye. This clown's something else. Now he's getting choked in the corner.
It is better hope whatever he does, the Tank can't recover, because when he does, I'm just going to turn my back.
Whoa, and a snapmare to the bigger Tank. Tank's in trouble right here now. Let me tell you something. This clown came to play. There's nothing funny about what's going on in there right now.
Not at all. I'm just kind of wondering if Tank, with all this showboating at the front, is this showboating going to get him sunk?
Oh, Tank, he's not down yet. He's firing back. It only takes one spear from Tank to end this thing.
I think the Tank is on a roll.
Oh, shades of Dusty Rhodes. Tank with that back fist. He shake, rattled, and rolled his jaw. Oh, Tank, here we go.
They're calling for it. They're calling for it.
He hits the ropes. There's that spear. 1, 2, 3. Call it a day. Tank is your winner.
Only thing I can say is, woo!
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that a boot to Tank.
Who was that? Who was that?
That's Avery Marshall.
What's he doing in here? What is he doing here?
Well, he just picked up the Deep South Tag title and laid it on Tank. He marked his territory. Avery Marshall, where did he come from? And just like that, gone in a flash.
And Tank's laying there in a hump.
Referee at WrestleSlam, he had to call the match to Danny Astro when Dylan Knight passed out. What is he going to be able to do? Astro's been... Dylan Derringer is healed! He's healed! Hard to kill sends the Rocket Man out to the floor! Derringer looking to take flight! Measure in the Galaxy Collector!
How about those Dolphins, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, we got a camera right there. Hey, right here. Here. Put that microphone right here. Right. You know what? Dylan Derringer, I thought we were done with you. You know what? You were supposed to take yourself to the back of the line, but no, you had to try to put yourself in our business again. Well, guess what? Hard to Kill is about to be killed. In this briefcase is a sum of $10,000 and a contract for an opportunity at the AIWF Continental Championship. All you have to do is just go and take out Dylan Derringer. Now talk with what you're going to talk about.
Hey there, welcome back to Friday Night Fights. We hope you're having a good time. We hope you're checking it out. And guess what? You can see this every Friday night, something new from Pure Pro Wrestling live on YouTube, a little something called Top Rope TV, brought to you by Life in Contrast Media. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, do all that fun stuff that the Hip Cats are doing, and make sure you check out everything that Pure Pro Wrestling has coming up, including our August 15th event at the Park Theater in Holland, Michigan. Now, are we ready to have another match? Well, our next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Nino Tanuta. And representing the Psycho Circus, the Beast.
Get him chasing out Joe, right?
Well, here we go, Beast and Nino Tenuta, but I want to mention what we just witnessed on that video package. Jack Kelly, my man, Jack Kelly, putting the bounty on Dylan Derringer, $10,000 and a shot at the Continental Championship. Now, Danny Astro's my boy, and I don't know if I'd have to go at him for the Continental title, but boy, that $10,000 sounds pretty good, and I've already snapped his neck once.
You better hope that Willy Wonka, I say, is going to really pay that bounty, because we know him. He might have a lot of chocolate, but I think it's going to melt.
Well, I don't appreciate you talking about my guy like that. I know his finances, and I know he's good for the 10K. He's not like some of these slicksters who wouldn't pay the bill.
But I don't even understand why you two hang around with each other, because both of you I don't think can trust each other.
Well, I'll tell you why, because the $10,000 is tax-free.
Yeah, but look what you have to do for it.
But in the ring, we got Beast. And somebody needs to call animal control on this thing.
Is that smell?
Hey, well, it's him or the Cologne Kid. I can't figure it out.
Both of them's cheap, huh?
Tenuta. This is only Tenuta's second match, but he has brought a lot of intensity in both matches. I've been very impressed. Oh, he went for that. Looks like a sunset bomb, and Beast slipped right out of it. They lock up again. Beastum shoves him off. Oh! I think he went for a Hurricane Rana and got dropped like a stack. Tenuta kicks out, though.
That was a close one right there. I thought it was over with.
Well, last time Tenuta was on Friday Night Fights, he was the recipient of a triple power bomb and dropped him on his neck. I thought his career was over before it started. And now he ducks out of the corner. Beast eats it. Nino with a nice bulldog there. This could be it, Father Time. No, the kick out at one.
Kick out again. I tell you, well, this is going to turn out to be pretty good.
Well, Beast must have got fed twice this morning. He's got energy. Here's the Beast. Whoa, and a nice punch to the gut. Tenuta. This is an all-out brawl. This is what this is. This isn't even a wrestling match. This is a scrap.
Does that help when I move the camera?
Scrapping for the meat. Scrapping for the beef.
Well, he tries to throw a strike combination. Oh, not sure what that was. Inverted. Hey, wait a minute! There he is again! Avery Marshall!
Who is this Avery Marshall?
Well, that's going to be it. Wait a minute, here's Tank! He runs off Pinwheel and Avery Marshall. There's the Tankster making the save. Avery Marshall's gotten everybody real acquainted with the bottom of his boot tonight.
What is this thing with Avery Marshall?
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine.
I'm here with Trevor Hunt. And Trevor, how are you feeling about your match coming up?
Oh, I feel great. It is a perfect example tonight of when everything means nothing. Because I'm about to step in that ring with Lachlan Moore, and he's going to give me everything, and it's going to mean absolutely nothing. And that is just the absolute fact.
Back to the ring.
Welcome back to ringside. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. We've got a huge matchup for you, and of course, it's scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing first, the absolute fact, Trevor Hunt. And his opponent, Lachlan Moore.
Here we go. Lachlan Moore versus the absolute fact, Trevor Hunt.
I thought it was kind of clever.
We got a new look Lachlan Moore. Whoa, waistlock takedown. He cut those locks. I was partial to the hair.
You used to like that?
Yeah, he had good hair.
I think he might be selling them online.
I tell you, look at Lachlan Moore. This guy is in shape. He is in tip-top shape. Really good-looking kid. Got a lot of potential here in pure pro wrestling.
Where a lot of people have an opportunity to make it. We're becoming a really great company, well known across the United States, especially this part of the state.
Well, you think about a guy like Lachlan Moore. Here he is, young, inexperienced, in shape, and this is a guy near the bottom of the roster, and he looks like that, and he has the skills already. This goes to show you how deep the talent pool is here at Pure Pro Wrestling.
Oh, I remember you when I first met you. Now look how you've grown and went in the wrong direction.
Well, my bank account and my trophy shelf say otherwise, but that's a discussion for another day, Father Time.
Okay, let's keep it on the match.
Trevor Hunt stomping a hole in Lachlan Moore right now. Oh, he's got that boot. He's choking him in the corner. Real aggressive here by Trevor Hunt. Good to see.
He sounds like an innocent man.
Oh, and a snapmare got those foot caught in the ropes. Nice snap. Here we go. There's a cover and a kick out by Lachlan, staying alive. Trevor Hunt in full control right now. Lachlan's got to shake the cobwebs a little bit. There he is. Nice reversal. Whoa, and a clothesline. This could be all Father time.
Not quite, not quite, not quite.
Not quite. Lachlan Moore showing some heart.
I guess he's trying to teach the ref how to count to 3 now.
Yeah, both men trying to climb the ladder here. A win tonight would go a big way. Oh, and a nice power slam!
Still
A quick
not
kick
enough
out,
to
a
put him
quick
in.
kick out.
Not enough, not enough.
I just don't think he was on him fully across the chest. It might have been an awkward lay, and that caused the 1 count. Could have at least got a 2 out of it. That's neither here nor there. Lachlan Moore to the top rope. He's going to moonsault. Over the moon and eats a knee. I think this is it. Oh, and a kick out.
Still kicking out.
Well, I guess he figures he's going to have to get a dentist bill. He might as well win the match.
I wonder what that was come flying about.
There's no reason to lose and have a big bill. You might as well win now, kid. But he is getting choked across that bottom rope. This is a really aggressive Trevor Hunt. I haven't seen this side of him before. This is good to see.
I know sometimes when you start losing and you start getting your butt kicked, you got to fight back.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, but I'll take your word for it because Trevor Hunt's in full control. Lachlan Moore's got to get something going here, and that sure ain't it.
I was going to say that's not the right way.
That's the absolute fact.
Well, he claims that's the absolute fact. The absolute elbow, this could be it. Nothing.
Absolutely not.
Well, I'll tell you what an absolute fact is. The heart of Lachlan Moore. This kid's tough. And he's fighting up.
He's fighting up right now. I think what's going to go? How's it going to land?
There's an elbow to those ribs. There's not a lot of meat on those ribs. Could do some damage. There it is, a nice clothesline. Whoa, and a really nice drop kick. Lachlan Moore getting back into this thing. Whoa, spine buster. But it's not enough. It's not enough. It was just a 2 count. Lachlan Moore, he was shaking off the cobwebs after that missed moonsault. That's tough to come back from. But he's got a, oh, and a thumb to the eye.
Which is worse, cobwebs or a thumb in the eye?
Well, when you got cobwebs and a thumb in the eye, and there's a really nice neck breaker by Trevor Hunt. Now, where's Trevor Hunt going? Now he's going up top.
At the high rent district, huh?
Well, I don't know if he's got enough money for that. Lachlan Moore didn't earlier. We'll see if Trevor Hunt can pay the bill.
Okay, well, I hope he just don't get evicted.
Well, we'll see. Oh, there's your notice. He missed the elbow. Neither men could hit it from the high rent district.
When you take a chance when
Wait
you're
a
that high,
minute.
sometimes
Here we
it
go.
pays off.
Oh, one prettier. Lachlan Moore's going for the cover.
Oh, he did it.
And it's an absolute fact that Lachlan Moore is your winner.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering purpose and belonging well earned. Fighting and winning for our nation and its people. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment is visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've had a great time tonight. And unfortunately, it's got to end. But not before your final fight! Tonight's main event is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Big D and Alpha Adams. They are Obsidian. And their opponents, please welcome Sky High CJ Woods and A Plus.
Hard cam.
Here we go, main event tag team action. We got A Plus and Sky High CJ Woods, a team with a lot of potential, a bright future, unless Ray Adams and Big D in their futures tonight.
That's a whole lot of future. That's a big man, Big D. And Ray Adams, they're going against a couple of guys that can really put you away.
I'll tell you what, Obsidian, an absolutely dominant force here in Pure Pro Wrestling. You've got Ray Adams, a man I know you're familiar with. You wrestled Ray Adams and Rhino in a triple threat in the main event of Retro Slam where you won the title.
Well, I tell you what, it was not as easy as people might think it was. And I've had a lot of battles with Ray Adams. And I tell you, when you're in the ring with him, you know that you've had a fight.
A Plus with a unique offensive move there, springed off the ropes, hit him with the knees. I don't think he caught all of it, kind of ran out of real estate. Now Big D, for those of you who don't know, is up to, I believe, 22-0 on Friday Night Fights.
They're gonna kill me, aren't they?
22-0?
And most of those have been against 2 and 3 people at one time.
I'm speechless. But there's only one person he has not been against.
Well, I'll tell you who's speechless right now. It's Ray Adams after taking that calf kick in the mouth by Sky High CJ Woods.
You know, I expected more from Ray Adams when he first came out. He is so hungry to advance in this company, but for whatever reason it might be, he seemed like he's stuck in me.
Whoa! And a sweet tag team maneuver. Swept the leg and spun kick him. Whoa, but Ray Adams. Oh, and he uses the glasses. He used A Plus goggles against him and puts him in the dirt with a spine buster.
Not gonna be that easy.
He snapped those goggles back in A Plus Andrew's face and said, "Take that, nerd." Uh-oh, here we go now. Big D gets tagged in, and that's trouble for anybody.
Big D, the mountain of death.
Well, that's one way of putting it. That's when CJ Woods gets in the ring now, but that's only hurting his partner as Ray Adams and Big D are absolutely mugging him.
Big D just handled him like they're nothing, just
steps on him. Oh, he stepped over him. He didn't even try to cover him. Stepped over him like it was a pile of dog poop in the yard. And a forearm. This crowd's behind A Plus and ain't helping him now.
You better get a bulldozer behind him. This crowd ain't gonna help.
Big D's absolutely stuffing A Plus into a locker right now. Oh! Oh my God! Turned him inside out. That's gotta be it. Oh, he kicked out. How though? Tags Ray Adams in a headbutt. Ray Adams with the elbow to the back of the head. A Plus has to get a tag to Sky High here. He is in a world of trouble right now.
I don't even think you know where he's at right now. I really don't.
Now Big D and Ray Adams, the bigger competitors, and A+ and CJ Woods inexperienced, so now they've got the size and the experience advantage. This is an uphill battle. Oh, and a suplex. Is that gonna be it? A+ Andrew kicking out.
He's got a lot of heart.
He will not be bullied. Oh, and a smack to CJ Woods. Disrespect.
What? Crowd's trying to get behind him to work himself up, make that tag.
Well, Ray gives a signal. Maybe it's O's up and A+ down, but down goes A+ with a jawjacker. Stuns Ray Adams. Oh, and he puts a boot in the side of his cheek.
Do you see something on the mat that favors a gold tooth or something?
Well, I know A+ Andrew's on the mat, and he's got to crawl over there and make this tag. Both men down. Can he reach out? Can he get it? Ray got the tag. There it comes Sky High. Oh, CJ Woods. Stiff forearm. Ducks the line. Oh, and a big knee. Double team now. Kicks to the hammy. Oh, he caught them both. Oh, and that's the end of Andrew with the boot. Kick to the gut, though. CJ springboard caught by Big D. Oh, I've never seen. He was sky high, all right. That's gonna be the end. And another big win for Big D and Ray Adams, your winners of City.
I'm up, I'm on. Guess what? Be mad, be sad, but you know what's up, and it's O's up. All right? Let me go ahead and explain this to you. I've been taking over PPW for 5 straight years, and I ain't slowing down. So I'm gonna be nice enough and let all you idiots and losers and nobodies know next month, proudly presented by Top Rope TV, love you, Ronnie, the Obsidian Boys is taking over. We going into OT. It's an Obsidian takeover. Love us and hate us. We here. We real. And baby, we always gonna be ready to fight.